What is up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back into Wilburn Reactions. My name is Chod. If you are new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Hit that thumbs up if you like this video. Also, notification buttons on at all times. I do release videos throughout the day. Today, we are headed into Bob Dylan. The song we're going into is One More Cup of Coffee. I know recently I uploaded this song and it was it was a cover. And then the person who sent over the link resent it for me. I want to say I couldn't do that version. I know you sent a live version, which was a Netflix version. I can't do that version because when Netflix does own that version of what their studio or their production crew owns that. So if I do react to that, that's how I got a strike before on videos, because the production crew will strike me for them owning the video content, not the actual song itself, but the video content I will be striked for. And because Netflix is such a huge platform, I cannot risk taking that chance on that. So I'm going to stick with the studio version on this one, but this is Bob Dylan's version this time. I know I should have caught that the first time by the voice, but I didn't. But I'm excited to be diving back in to hear his version now of the song, like actual Bob Dylan himself. But before I dive in, first and foremost, I want to thank my new subscribers for coming over and supporting me on my channel, and my subscribers that's been here. But if you are new, while the music is playing, I do wait to the very end to give you my honest, detailed breakdown, so wait for that.
Your breath is sweet, with your eyes are like two jewels in the sky. Your back is straight, your hair is smooth on the pillow where you lie. But I don't sense affection, no gratitude or love. Your loyalty is not to me, but to the stars above. One more cup of coffee for the road. One more cup of coffee before I go to the valley below. Your daddy, he's an outlaw and a wanderer by trade. He'll teach you how to pick and choose and how to throw the blade. He oversees his kingdom, so no stranger does intrude. His voice, it trembles as he calls out for another plate of food. One more cup of coffee for the road. One more cup of coffee before I go to the valley below. Your sister sees the future like your mama and yourself. You've never learned to read or write. There's no books up on your shelf, and your pleasure knows no limits. Your voice is like a meadowlark, but your heart is like an ocean, mysterious and dark. One more cup of coffee for the road. One more cup of coffee before I go to the valley below.
You know what? Hearing this for, well, second time, but now actually Bob Dylan's version. Well, his song. I want to keep saying it's his version, like he did a version. It's his own song, but it's because I did that cover on accident. But now that I'm hearing it again, you know, it made me rethink, you know, what was going on, like the story behind this. Like, when he talks about in the beginning her being heartless, you know, no affection, and then he goes on about the dad, you know, being who he is. He seems like when he describes the dad, he doesn't seem like, he seems stern and maybe a little bit mean, maybe all the way mean. You know, the way he breaks it down, you know, as he waits for his plate of food, you know, and you know, he doesn't want any strangers coming by. Like, he wants to keep his family like to himself. Like, this is my family, nobody else can have them. And it seems like this household it has 3 females, you know, the wife and then the 2 daughters. You know, it seems like it's all females he's surrounded by. So he might be a little overprotective, it seems like, the way he's describing this. And then when he breaks down, when he says, you know, there's a vision, your sister has a vision just like your mother, you know, but there's no books on the shelf, so you can't read or write. So it makes me think that they still have hope out there for their vision, whatever that is and whatever it may be. They still have some light out under the end of that tunnel that they see and have a vision. But, you know, when he dives into her heart, like, I think when he goes and talks about her heart being like the ocean, dark and mysterious, I think that still plays effect, because I think the father's had so much, you know, influence on her, that she still has that side of him built in him. You know, I don't know. I could be completely wrong and thrown off, you know, off topic, off subject of what this is about. But for me, hearing it again, it seems like that's what the story is unfolding. But this could be deeper. It's Bob Dylan. You know, it could be deeper than that and going way further than what I'm saying. Maybe I'm completely off. Maybe I'm right on track. You know, that's what I'm feeling from it, hearing it again. And then it's like the one more cup of coffee part when it comes to this chorus of this, when he said one more cup of coffee, one more cup of coffee for the road. I keep thinking like, it's like another day. I think it's a cup of coffee, like it's a new day, but it's the same thing, you know, the same outcome, nothing's changing. So it's like one more cup of coffee, one more cup of coffee. Like, that vision is still there for them. They still have hopes and dreams, but it's just like the same repeated cycle over. But I don't know, maybe I'm off, but that's what I got. That's what I'm taking in from this. But now that I heard this version, on the chorus now too, there's a female added to this song, you know, that's on the chorus with Bob Dylan, and that wasn't on that cover that I heard, but that's different. And then I'm starting to see in my last reaction, I talked about this too. This is a different side of Bob Dylan where his voice sounds different. And I know one of you guys had left a comment and was talking about he had stopped smoking, I think you guys said what it was. So his voice wasn't as raspy as it was in those other voices. You still kind of, this one sounds more or less like Bob Dylan in the last reaction. His voice is there, but the other one completely, I was like, that does not sound like him. But he still sounded good, you know. But, you know, in this one, I love how what he did with his voice. It kind of, the melody of the song with the violin incorporated in there kind of gave me like this, like, how do you say it? Egyptian type vibes, like the way he did his voice, you know, it just gave me like those vibes, you know. It had that feel to it, like a different type of feel. And that amazes me even more with him, because I always talk about his delivery of his lyrics, the way he uses certain words, big words to be exact, you know, the way he pronunciates stuff. And then now you give me this element of him transitioning his voice into sounding to fit the sound of the song. And I get it. Some people say he can't, or that they say he can't sing, but I just feel like he has no limit to him, man. He could teach. I think he tried, and let's just say it's not his best form. Maybe you think he is not a great singer, but let's just say this. At least he tried to transform and do and fill out different elements of music and try to give people something different and show his vision, his picture and his music to the people. He didn't hold back. He wasn't scared. And that's what I respect most of Bob Dylan. You know, there's a lot of people who won't step out of their element. They'll stay in their comfort zone and won't try anything. But I think everything I've been thrown at me from Bob Dylan has been fantastic. I like his catalog so far, but this was good. I like it. But let me know your interpretation of the song. What do you guys feel about this? Like, what did you guys, your take? If this is your first time, if it's not, let me know your take on this. What do you think it's really about? Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. But thank you guys for tuning back in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.